Hello. Heatwave conditions are still persisting across westernmost Russia at the moment, but across Western Europe, temperatures below average around this area of low pressure sitting in the Bay of Biscay. And then across Central Europe, well, actually, there's some warmth building in the days ahead. This area of rainfall, though, will start to take the temperatures down for the likes of Moscow in the next 24 hours. Some unseasonable heat, though, in Antalya, temperatures 5-6 degrees above where they would normally be at this point in June here on Monday, and a lot of sunshine generally around the Black Sea, across into the Balkans, for Italy, for the Balearics as well, and for much of Spain and Portugal, although there will be a little bit more cloud around that area of low pressure that looks like it's going to basically grind to a halt across the north of France through the early part of the week. Some very heavy thunderstorms possible for France, Germany, the Low Countries, getting down into Austria and Switzerland Tuesday, Wednesday. Some quite heavy rain lingering across southern reaches of the UK as well. You can see, though, for Lisbon and Madrid, with plenty of sunshine, we're going to see some warmth really starting to build. Temperatures regulate a little bit for Antalya in the days ahead. Looking showery for London, Paris and Berlin. A little cooler finally for Moscow. Hello. In recent days, we've seen some all-time temperature records toppled across parts of the northwest US and western Canada. The story isn't over here yet either. Sunday and particularly Monday are going to prove to be hot days yet again, with the heat getting all the way through to the west coast, which is somewhat unusual because heat waves tend to be more of an inland phenomenon in this part of the world. But this area of high pressure drags the heat across from the east, and for the likes of Vancouver, we could see the all-time temperature record tumbling here on Monday, and again through parts of Washington and Oregon we will see some incredibly high temperatures. The story across the southern plains is actually of temperatures a little bit below average, in contrast in the days ahead. Some very wet weather around here, and we see this band of intense showers stretching all the way up towards the Great Lakes. And you'll notice the weather system isn't really moving, so that means the rainfall totals will keep adding up, and there is a risk of some river flooding. We'll also see some showers becoming increasingly widespread coming in off the Gulf of Mexico on Monday. So here is our outlook for Seattle. Triple-digit temperatures on Monday. For Portland as well. Portland, in fact, similar in terms of heat to Death Valley for the beginning of the week. That is far from where we'd expect our temperatures to be at this point in the year. Further east, it's all about the rain. Hello. South and Central America are our destinations for this look at the world weather. We have Enrique sitting off the southwest coast of Mexico at the moment, not set to make landfall, but throwing some heavy rain towards the southwest of Mexico nonetheless. This low pulling away into the South Atlantic, leaving a trailing front in to the southeast of Brazil. We'll bring more wet weather here on Sunday. Warmer than average to the north for Rio, Chile behind that weather system for Buenos Aires, thanks to cold southerly winds. Plentiful showers across the northern Amazon basin again on Sunday. Some cloud for the east coast of Brazil. Rio, average temperature in June around 25, looking at a high of 29. Buenos Aires, though, should be sitting in the mid-teens, just 9 degrees here. Some showers on the tail end of that area of low pressure rolling into the River Plate. Buenos Aires, though, should become drier, brighter and warmer as the week pans out, whereas we'll see some of that cooler weather pushing up towards Rio and some rain as well. There's the outlying rain from Enrique heading into the southwest of Mexico for Sunday. Still on Monday, strong winds and very choppy seas likely to be an issue here as well. Generally looking showerier now across the Caribbean and for Central America. Of course, there will be some sunshine between the showers, but many areas in line for the odd downpour in the days ahead. Hello. Through the week ahead, we will see a series of weather fronts pushing into the Western Cape of South Africa. Above average rainfall to come for Cape Town and below average temperatures. We'll continue with our plumes of equatorial showers on Monday, some of the heaviest rain adjacent to the Gulf of Guinea. Dry to the north of the continent, but strong southerly winds again across parts of Libya and Algeria, taking temperatures above average here. For central and eastern reaches of South Africa, a significant wildfire risk, a lot of dry air around here and strong winds ahead of our weather fronts. There you see Cape Town, though, with temperatures below the 20-degree June average for much of the week ahead. Whereas Tunis will push up to 37 on Tuesday. Tripoli sees the temperatures just easing back slightly, though, in the days ahead, and then just 32 by Friday. Unseasonable heat across Iran and Iraq at the moment. Generally, though, of course, we do expect a lot of heat across the Middle East as we move into this point in the year. Quite strong southwesterly winds, though, particularly affecting the coast of Oman on Monday. A lot of sunshine across the region, and the heat to the north is set to persist in the days ahead. Here is your 5-day outlook. Hello. The monsoon continues to make timely progress northwestwards across India, edging ever closer into Pakistan. But actually, the main focus for us watching for rainfall in the next 48 hours or so will be further east towards the Bay of Bengal. Something of a low pressure circulation, perhaps trying to develop strong southerly winds, though, pushing a lot of moisture into the northeast of India to Bangladesh and to the east of Nepal. Our heaviest showers to come here for the likes of West Bengal, Assam and Meghalaya. A warmer story in the days ahead across Kazakhstan. Temperatures have been somewhat below average across Nur Sultan of late. Actually, they will be above average on Monday. And we're still looking at temperatures 5-6 degrees above average for Tashkent and Ashgabat at the beginning of the week. Pretty showery along the length of the Western Ghats, as you'd expect, thanks to the southwesterly monsoon. Also looking showery for the Maldives and Sri Lanka. But as I said, it's in those strong southerly winds and with that potential for a low to take shape in the Bay of Bengal that the northeast of India, Bangladesh and parts of Nepal will be a focus, I think, for the heaviest of the rain and perhaps even some flooding in the days ahead. Tashkent sticking with the heat as we look through the next 5 days. More showers to come, though, for Kolkata and Colombo. Hello. Looking at our latest Asian satellite picture, you can once again clearly pick out essentially a line of cloud stretching across southern China. This is the Mei front. It will bring some of its heaviest rain into southern provinces in the next 24 hours before gradually working its way further into central China as the week progresses. Throwing some heavy bursts of rain across towards southernmost Japan on Monday. The likes of Yakushima Island could see some particularly strong winds as well. Flooding a definite possibility here. Looking wet for Taiwan to start the week, for Hong Kong as well. Something a little drier perhaps at times for Bangkok, but generally quite showery across northern Thailand, as it will be for Singapore and many parts of Malaysia. Seoul, though, does look like it has a largely dry week ahead. For Australia, we will see some weather fronts trying to approach the southwest in the next few days. Some mixed fortunes for Perth, largely dry on Monday, but the wind lifting up a little here. Showery and rather cool on the eastern side of the Bight. For New Zealand, some very unsettled weather in the forecast for the days ahead. Numerous weather fronts working their way across both islands. Some very strong winds, heavy rain and some snowfall for the South Island to get this week underway.